ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. (182) ननु प्राणादियुक्तात्मा बोधो कार्ष्णेन दूषितः शोकार्ष्ण्यदोषः शुद्धात्मबोधे कस्मान्न संभवेत्. Earlier, Atma appears as though the seer, drashta, hearer, shrota, manta, thinker, pranita, the one who breathes, etc. was told. And knowing any of these, like seer, hearer, or no breathes, etc., by itself is not the complete knowledge of Atma. That was pointed out. Now, on that basis, a doubt is raised. You might have told us that Atma iti eva upasita. Gain the knowledge of Atma. And how? Nirupadhika, free from all the upadhis, free from all the embodiment. The question arises, if knowing Atma with any one of the upadhis by itself cannot constitute the complete knowledge, knowing Atma free from all the embodiments, free from upadhis, how can it be complete knowledge? Because you are avoiding, you are eliminating, or you are not taking into account the anatma aspect. Because Atma and Anatma, these two things are there. You are trying to know Atma exclusively to the exclusion of the Anatma aspect, just as knowing Atma with a particular feature by itself is not a complete knowledge, so also knowing Atma without the Upadhi also should be incomplete knowledge. And how you are telling that Atma iti eva upasita, how is it possible? Is it not incomplete knowledge, knowing Atma free from Upadhis? That is the doubt for which answer is given in the Shruti itself, in the phrase Atra hi ete sarve ekam bhavanti. This is the answer to this question, which is now going to be explained. For that now, this is the doubt. To clear this doubt, the Shruti says Atra hi ete sarve eki bhavanti. He continues. Ityashankapanutyartham atredam shruyate skutam. Atra hete sarva eki bhavanti te shruter vachaha. Iti आशंकापनुत्यर्थम. Iti आशंकायाः अपनुत्यर्थम. षष्ठी तत्पुरुष इति separate. आशंकायाः अपनुत्यर्थम. षष्ठी तत्पुरुष समास becomes आशंकापनुत्यर्थम. अत्र इदं स्फुटं श्रूयते. अत्र idam sputam shruyate. Then atra hi ete sarve eki bhavanti. This phrase put in inverted comma. Sarve eki bhavanti, by sandhi has become sarva eki bhavanti. Atra hi ete sarva eki bhavanti, put in inverted comma because this is the Shruti quotation. Iti shrutehe vachaha. Iti आशंकायाः apanutyartham. That is apanutyartham means to dispel. To dispel this doubt. Which doubt? Which was sounded in the earlier stanza, that is it not that knowledge of Atma free from Upadhi by itself is incomplete knowledge? So this doubt comes, and ashankayaha apanutyartham, to dispel that doubt. Atra means is Shruti, says idam sputam shruyate. This is what is clearly told by Shruti. See, shruyate, literal meaning is what? Those who know little Sanskrit, not heard. Is heard, passive it is. Is heard. That is not the meaning here. Shruyate means here, this is the statement of Shruti. Shruti means Vedas. So this is so said by Shruti, Shruyate. Smaryate, literally, is remembered, but context-wise, so said by Smriti. You have to see the context, not everywhere as such. Literally, Smaryate is what? Is remembered. Shruyate is heard. But in the context here, Shruyate means, so it is said by the Shruti. Some Smriti context is there. Smaryate, so it is said by who? Some Smriti, that way here. Shruyate. So sputam Shruyate means it is very clearly stated by Shruti. Answer to this doubt is very clearly given by Shruti. Where it is given? The just continuing portion of Brihadaranyaka mantra, which is that mantra 147. We are continuing with the 147 only, Brihadaranyaka 147. What is that Shruti statement? Atra hi ete sarve eki bhavanti. Actually in Shruti it is in the place of eki bhavanti. In Shruti it is ekam bhavanti. Meaning is one and the same. Ekam bhavanti Shruti says, but here he has given eki bhavanti. Atra means where? Atmani, in Atma. He ete sarve, all these, what are those all? Pranas, Indriyas, Mana, all these upadhis, whatever you brand as Anatma, entire Jagat, other than Atma, entire creation, itratra ekam bhavati or eki bhavanti means merge. Entire Jagat merges where? In Atma. What does it indicate? Entire Jagat merges in Atma. What can be the relation between Atma and the Jagat? Huh? See, an effect can merge back only in the cause. See, in whatever that is not the cause, a thing cannot merge. The effect has to merge in its cause. If entire Jagat merges back in Atma, means Jagat is not different from Atma. So, eki bhavanti, that cause it points out. And cause and effect are not different, one and the same. So, therefore, if you know the cause, all effects are as good as known. So, that way, iti Shrutehe vachaha. This is the Shruti statement. So now, what is that atra hi ete sarve eki bhavanti? The Shruti statement is now explained. Pranadyupadhyupahitas. Before that, make some correction there. Pranadyupadhi upahitaha, not upahitaha. Alternate reading is there as per Vartika Sara. Upahitaha. Then sarvopi is there. Make it sarve api. One vertical line you delete. From sarvo, that second vertical line you remove that, then it becomes sarve. And here one upahitaha, one vertical line you add. Again, atmanaha is atmana is there. Atmana. By sandhi breaking it becomes atmanaha. Apyatmanaha. Not tma, tma. Akara you add there. Take the stanza. Pranadyupadhyupahita sarve pyatmana ishvare. Shuddhatmannekatam yanti putra bhratradayo yatha. See, while chanting pranadi upahitaha, upadhyupahitaha, that is fine. But when you read continuously, you know what happens? Pranadhyupadhyupahita sarve. Upadhyupahitaha, and the sa comes there, it becomes upahita sarve. If you split upahitaha, anvaya, pranadyupadhyupahitaha sarve api atmanaha. After sandhi breaking, it becomes atmanaha. Shuddhatmani, Shuddhatmani, Ishvare, Ishvare. Then add tattadupadhi virahe. Add adhyara tattadupadhi virahe. Continue. Ekatam yanti, Ekatam yanti. Yatha putra bhratradayaha, ya putra bhratradayaha, eke, then add eke eva nare. Adhyara eke eva nare. Of course, it is understood ekatam yanti. Again, ekatam yanti. Pranadi upadhi upahitaha sarve api atmanaha. Sarve api atmanaha. All atmas. How many atmas are there? How many atmas are there? Sarve api atmanaha is told. How many are there? One. Then sarve is what? Plural. See, Vidyaranyamuni doesn't know Vedanta. Vidyaranyamuni doesn't know Vedanta. Jivatmanaha. Upadhi, because we are talking of Upadhi. So therefore, Atmas, who have got Upadhi, who are they? Jivas. So whatever you call as I is Atma. So therefore, so Sarve api, that's why I say, it is not simply Atmanaha, Pranadyupadhi upahitaha Atmanaha. So the Atmas which are upahitaha, endowed with Upadhis. Which Upadhi? Prana Adi, which stands for Sthula Sharira, Sukh Sharira, Karana Sharira. Ajnana also is there, means Jiva. So therefore, Pranadi Upadhi upahitaha sarve api atmanaha. So because, and why it is plural is said? Because different jivas have got different upadhis. Everyone has got his exclusive features in terms of individuality. So therefore, plural is used. All the jivas sarve api atmanaha. See, what happens to them? Shuddhatmani Ishvare. In Ishvara, what is his nature? Shuddhatmani. The one whose Swarupa is Shuddha. Now, Ishvara Swarupa Shuddha, when you speak of, what does it indicate? Ishvara as it is, Shuddha or Ashuddha? Ashuddha. What is Ashuddhi? Say, without Maya Upadhi, Ishvara is not possible. That is, Chaitanya conditioned by Maya Upadhi is Ishvara. But when you speak of Ishvara, you need not speak separately of Maya. Why? Without Maya, status of Ishvara is not possible. We are not concerned with the status of Ishvara. We are concerned with now the true nature of Ishvara, means bereft of Maya, free from Maya. So therefore, Shuddhatmani Ishvare, when it is said, certainly the Upadhi of Ishvara is discarded, stripped off. So therefore, Adhyara is made there. Tattadupadi virahe means all Atmas, when they discard their Upadhi. Whose Upadhi? individual upadhi of individual jivas. So when each and every individual jiva is stripped of its upadhi, then what happens? Shuddhatmani Ishware. And by pointing out Shuddhatmani Ishwara, Ishwara's upadhi, which is Maya, also is what? Discarded. Now, from Ishvara, Maya upadhi is discarded. What remains is Shuddha Atma. From Jivas and all entire creation, their individual upadhis are removed, means what remains? Shuddha Chaitanya Atma only. Shuddha Atma and Chaitanya only removes. So therefore, Ishvare Tattad Upadhi Virahe. Tattad means different. When this pronoun tat, that is repeated, it means not that, it means different. So different. So tattad upadhi virahe. When all these different upadhis are eliminated, what happens? Ekatam yanti. They become identical, means their both nature of both is one and the same. Merge in the sense they are nothing but one and the same. How is it? An illustration is given. Yatha putra bhratradaya eke eva nare ekatam yanti. Just as the son, the brother, adi for the father or husband, grandson, grandfather, all these statuses, they merge in one given individual. They merge in one given individual. How? Say, for example, a given person is, let us say, he is the son of the father. He is the brother of the brother. Same individual. He is the husband of the wife. Again, he is the father of his own son. Again, he is the grandson of his grandfather. Again, he is the grandfather of his grandson. He is the friend of his friend. How many persons are there? Only all these statuses, if you remove the upadhi, means what is upadhi here? The correlate, means with reference to whom, who has got that the status of father, brother, or that is the son, etc. comes. That is eliminated. What remains is the given individual only remains. From that standpoint, this says, so, ekatam yanteha, putra bhratradayaha yatha, eke eva nare, eke eva nare, eke eva nare, ekatam yanti. That is, ekatam yanti, they merge. Now this putra bhratradayaha yatha eke eva nare ekatam yanti. This illustration is further explained here. We had not explained earlier, just mentioned this drishtanta putra bhratradayaha is now explained. Again here, putre bhrata is there, correct, it is putro bhrata. पुत्रो भ्राता पितेते को भिद्यते प्रतियोगिभिः पुत्रादयस्तु एकस्मिंस्तस्मिन् यान्ते कतां स्वतः पुत्रः भ्राता पिता इति एकः प्रतियोगिभिः भिद्यते पुत्रादयस्तु एकस्मिन् तस्मिन् स्वतः एकतां यान्ति. पुत्रादयस्तु एकस्मिन् तस्मिन् स्वतः एकतां यान्ति. Now these different statuses for a given individual. Putraha, the son, with respect to the father. Bhrata, the brother, with respect to whom? Only brother. Sister also is with respect to sister also is brother. So therefore, with respect to either brother or sister. Then he is that pita, with respect to children, daughter or son, whoever may be, with respect to children. Iti, like many statuses one can have. Iti ekaha. Who is that ekaha? Ekaha puman, a given individual. Ekaha refers to puman, a given individual. Ekaha puman. What does it do? He says a puman. Pratiyogi bhihi vidyate. Individual is one, but the statuses differ on account of what? On account of pratiyogi. Pratiyogi bhi, on account of pratiyogi. What is pratiyogi? Pratiyogi means correlate. C-O-double-R-E, not single R. C-O-R-E, that is different. This is C-O-double-R-E-L-A-T. What is correlate? Each of two related or complementary things, especially so related that one implies the other. See, this is what is called correlate. Is a Nayayika Shabda it is. That is Pratiyogi. They use this very often. Each of the two related things or each of the two complementary things, so complementary or so related that mention of one automatically implies the other. Day, what does it imply? There must be night. Tall, short. Husband, wife. Without wife, there can be husband there. So that is the father, children. So that is, if you mention one, the other automatically gets implied. So therefore, each of these two related or two complementary things, so related or so complementary that mention of one automatically implies the other one, they are called as pratiyogi. So therefore here, the status of son, the father, the brother, all these, they differ, this status differ on account of who? Pratiyogi, the correlate. So, but putradayastu, now you discard or you eliminate or don't take into account the correlate pratiyogi. Who remains there? Only the individual. So therefore, putradayastu ekasmin tasmin. Tasmin stands for tasmin punsi. Earlier ekaha was puman, the given individual. Tasmin, in him. In him means who? Tasmin punsi, in that person. Swataha ekatam yanti. On their own, ekatam yanti means they get identified. Means the status is go, what remains is only the who? The individual. See, if you don't refer to the person from the standpoint of the father, the putra will not be there, but the individual will remain. If you don't take him from the standpoint of brother or sister, the individual remain, bhrata, brother will not be there. Like that, all these are different statuses with respect to different upadhi called the pratiyogi. Otherwise, he is ekata, swataha ekatam yanti. Is there anything that is necessary to be done to have the original individual? No. Only use what? To discard the reference of the particular pratiyogi. So likewise, drashta, shrota, manta, pranita, etc. statuses for atma are with respect to upadhis. Of the upadhis, what remains is only atma only. Now the question is, how, this drishtanta is okay, now the arshtanta. How in Atma, all anatmas gain the ekata on their own? That is not told. Here say, swataha ekatam yanti was told. The putraha, bhrata, pita, etc. statuses, they automatically merge in the given individual if you don't take the reference of the pratiyogi or the correlate. Now here in the case of Darshtanta, the illustrated one, how this pranadi, all these, how they merge in Atma and only Atma remains. How is it? That is now explained. Atmano navasheshena sambandho natmavastunah Rajju sarpadivannata praticha shishyate parang Anvaya Atmanaha Anatmavastunaha add cha Anatmavastunaha add cha Anavasheshena sambandhaha Anavasheshena sambandhaha Rajju sarpadivat ataha Rajju sarpadivat ataha parang pratichaha na shishyate pratichaha na shishyate Atmanaha anatma vastunaha cha anavasheshena sambandhaha asti. The relation between Atma and Anatma is like this. Atmanaha of Atma and Anatma vastunaha cha and also of Anatma. This sambandha, how is it? Anavasheshena. What is anavasheshena? You know what is avashesha? Something baki, remaining, is it not? Na avasheshena, without remaining anything left over. What do you mean by that? In entirety. That is, in entirety. So, in that case, the relation between Atma and Anatma is in its entirety. Means, one itself is the other. What do you mean by entirety? One itself is the other. How is it? He gives an illustration. It will be clear now. What is that? Rajju sarpadivat. Like a rope appearing as snake. What is the relation between rope and snake? What is it? Anavashesha. Rope itself is snake. That is what in entirety. Rope itself is snake. But which rope is snake? Not any rope can't be snake. The mistaken snake is nothing but rope. Don't apply. Otherwise problem will start. You know what will happen? They say, I think snake skin has got good export value, it says. So all that you do is what? Manufacture rope. You will get the skin. So not that way. So that is a way. So the mistaken snake and the basis rope are in entirety what related means one itself is the other. The snake is the rope and this rope is itself the delusive snake. So that is Rajju Sarpadivat Ataha. Now he says Parang Pratichaha Shishyati. Parang is that which is external. Pratyak parak. Parak external, pratyak internal. So parak external means anatma vastu. So external refers to anatma vastu other than I. So parak pratichaha. That is then the pratyagatma. Pratichaha, fifth case, ablative. Then the pratyagatma, that is pratyagatmanaha, shishyate. Shishyate, the meaning is not remains. Is not distinguished as different. That meaning is there for shishya, I will tell you. So shishyate means not that is not distinguished as different. See, shish, seventh conjugation, that is parasmay pada, shish, shinashti, means to distinguish or to discriminate. Also, of course, the meaning is leave the remaining, that we know. Bakirana Shishyate. That is one of the meaning, but that is not the only meaning. Shinashti means also to distinguish or discriminate. Discriminate from other. To distinguish from other or to discriminate from other, that is what Shinashti. Here Shishyate is passive case as such, is not distinguished from Pratyagatma. So therefore, Sarvam Adnyatam Eva Sya. Sarvam Adnyatam Eva Sya. Then add Adhyara there. Atmani Jnate. Before Jnate, add Atmani. Atmani, continue. Jnate. Further again, add Sarvam. Continue. Jnatam Cha. Atmani Adhyara. Jnate. Further Sarvam. Continue. Jnatam Cha. Asau Krutsnaha. Asau Krutsnaha. Sarva Vastunaha. Tavatva. Asau Krutsnaha. Sarva Vastunaha. Tavatva. Yasmin Atmani Adnyate. When this Atma is not known, when this Atma is not known, which is the basis of entire creation, Sarvam Adnyatam Eva Syat. Everything is what? Adnyatam Eva is not known at all. See, just as if the basis rope is not known, all things are as good as not known. So therefore, that is Sarvam Adnyatam Eva Sat, as good as not known. On the contrary, Atmani Jnate, when the basis of everything, the Atma, Chaitanya Rupa, Atma is known, Sarvam Jnatam Cha, everything is as good as known, because nothing in the creation has got existence apart from Chaitanya Rupa Atma. Asau means Atma. Krutsnaha. Kritsna means everything. The Purnaha. The one who is Purna means nothing from the creation has got any existence apart from this Atma Swarupa. Asau Atma. Purna Kritsnaha. Purnaha. Purna. How do you say so? See, how do you say this Atma is full and complete? What do you mean by Purna? Apurna means what? Incomplete means limitations are there. Purna is the one which has no limitation. And limitations are, how many types of limitations can be there? Parichhinnatas. Desha parichhinata, kala parichhinata, vastu parichhinata. So when you say Atma is Kritsnaha, Purna, it means it is free from limitations of space, time and vastu, the objects. Is it not? Maybe you may say Atma is all pervasive, therefore limitation of space may not be there. Atma has no birth, no death, it is always there, avikriya. Atma has no time limitation, kala parichna is there. But what about vastu parichinnata? And the world has got so many things, and when the world has got so many things, Atma is one thing, maybe all pervasive, but there are so many things world. Say for example, say what do you mean by vastu parichinnata? Object-wise limitation. This microphone is not the book. Book is different, microphone is different. The desk is different, the fan is different. The tube light is different, the walls are different, the tree is different, the car is different. No two objects are one and the same. A given object, vastu, is limited by parichinna by other object. Like that, you may be having sarvavyapi Atma, but parichinna anatmas are any number. Their count is not there. So will it not get the parichinnata? No. How? Answer is given. Sarva vastunaha tavatva. All vastus means the entire creation is tavatvat, means literally being that much. That much means what? Atma itself, not being different than the Atma. How is so? Because Sarva Vastus are adhyastha on whom? Atma. Like the snake, the stick, the crack in the earth, or the garland, all are not different from rope. Why? They are superimposed on rope. Like that, entire anatma rupa jagat is superimposed on atma. Therefore, the superimposed adhyastha jagat is not different from the basis adhisthana. So that is how tavatvat means sarvasya api adhyastha vastunaha adhisthana vastu matratva. All superimposed things have no existence apart from the adhisthana, the basis. Sarvasyapi adhyastha vastunaha adhisthana vastu matratva. So that's the case. If you know Atma, everything is known. That's why Mundaka kasminnu bhagavo vidnyate sarvamidam vidnyatam bhavati. The question is, sir, revered sir, having known which, everything else becomes known. What is it? Is there such a thing? What is that? Only Atma. Otherwise, any blessed thing in the creation, however great you may know, other things still remain to be known because they are not the basis of the Jagat. So in short, now this statement, so this Shruti, that is what is told here, Jnate Jnatam Cha means Atmani Jnate Sarvam Jnatam. If you know Atma, everything is what? Known. So, what is the result of this? That is the result of this Atrahi Sarve Eki Bhavanti. That is what is proved by Atrahi Sarve Eki Bhavanti. The function, the job of this statement is to make us aware that if you know Atma, everything is known. That is what is shown now. That is the function or the result accomplished by this Vakya. Which Vakya? Atrahi sarve eki bhavanti is this. That if you know Atma, everything is known. Therefore, what is the thing fit to be known? See, if Atma is known, everything is known. Therefore, what is the thing fit to be known? Atma. Easy to say. Why? Come on. Let me know why. Why? Okay, fine. Anything you would like to know in this world, why you want to know? Without utility or without a purpose to be served, would you like to know anything? You see these young students choosing the career. What is the criterion? By learning which maximum can be if required with least effort. Is it not? If something is expected, something is expected. Utility must be there. Otherwise, no. Even casual reading, some entertainment, if not anything, passing the time. Okay, because the fellow is not able to pass the time. Some utility must be there, is it not? So, all the things that we would like to know we try to know only if they are useful to us in one way or other. Now, what is the basis of all the useful things? What for you need? We may try to acquire many things. We may try to enjoy, experience many things. We may try to get away from thousands of things. What is the basis behind all this? Happiness, not simply happiness. To gain happiness is one. It automatically pratiyogi is what? To get away from the sorrow. Okay? Dukkha nivritti, sukha prapti. One. Anything else? I should be all along. I should never cease to be there. Means I should never die. Number 2. Any other thing? Second one, see, first thing is Sukha Prapti, Dukkha Nivritti. Second one is freedom from death, immortality. Third one is freedom from ignorance. We want to know, freedom from ignorance. Is it not? Now, if there is some gain or knowledge which at one stroke fulfills all these in such a manner, there remains nothing further to be gained or known. Is it not the thing to be known? That is what Atma. In the knowledge of Atma, these fundamental quest of freedom from sorrow, acquisition of everlasting joy, freedom from samsara means death. So janma also counts there because birth and death together they are there. Freedom from ignorance is there. So that being the case, so because that is knowledge of Atma, that is what? If Atma is known, everything is known, nothing needs to be known, nor nothing remains to be known, that is the highest Purushartha. Therefore, it has the status of something to be known. Based on this now, it is proved now. So this is the result of this Vakya. That Atma known, everything is known. What does it mean? Pramabhasattvametena vakyena nivaritam. Matvam sambhavyate tasya padaniyatva vaktaha. Etena vakyena asya pramabhasatvam nivaritam. Etena vakyena pramabhasatvam nivaritam. Padaniyatva vakyataha. Padaniyatva vakyataha. Tasya matvam sambhavyate. Tasya matvam sambhavyate. Behind the matvam, in bracket, add pra. Actually, it is pramatvam. Not mistake, okay? That's adhyara. Matvam, actually behind that, in bracket you add pra. It is pramatvam. Etena vakyena. By this vakya. Which vakya? Atra hi sarve eki bhavanti. Brihadaranyaka 147, which we are now discussing, which is under discussion. Atra hi sarve eki bhavanti. By this vakya, asya pramabhasatvam nivaritam. Asya. What is asya? Asya is this statement. What is that? Atmadjnanena yat sarvajnanam bhavati iti asya. See, in earlier stanza, jnate jnatam cha. In the earlier stanza, jnate jnatam cha. What is that jnate jnatam? Atmani jnate sarvam jnatam. So therefore, asya refers to Atmadjnanena yat sarvajnanam bhavati iti asya. By Atmadjnana, everything is known. Of this statement, what is that? Now see, this statement is better. By knowing Atma, everything else is known. Therefore, what it implies? Atma should be known. But it may be a statement which may not be valid. You may say, by knowing Atma, everything is known. Therefore, Atma should be known. But there may not be any usefulness. If there is no usefulness, actually it what? This statement is not a valid. Means what is told is not a valid knowledge. Some invalid statement may be no, such a thing is not there. So what is done? Asya means Atmajnanena yat sarvajnanam bhavati iti asya. Pramabhasatvam. Pramabhasatvam means status of being abhasa of prama. Status of being simply an appearance of knowledge but not actual knowledge. It can be. For example, what all that comes in the newspaper? Pramatva, pramabhasatva. Is it worthy to be known? Acha, no. Why do you read the newspaper? Something because nothing else to do. Idle curiosity, what is happening, what is happening, what is happening, what is happening. That's why, that is the, so what is happening, or by habit, etc. So that is, and on the contrary, what you get? I get headache. If some stupid news comes, my blood starts boiling, all these terrorists, etc., for innocent people, blood side, and what? Afterwards, headache start. And I told you once it happened. Anyway, don't know. So, pramabhas means not knowledge, but appearance of knowledge. What is there in the internet now? They think internet means what sarvajna only as what control is there about the authenticity of what is being fed there? Who can control? Those who have got money and those who want to make money out of that money, they enter the internet, that's all. What is that? What is the guarantee? Anything is there, both types of things are available, anything anyway. So that is how as the time changes, the value structure also changes, and the basic thing is no. And a time will come, the human brain will be nothing, it will be totally gone. There is a statement in medical science, either you use it or you lose it. Yes. Any of our limbs, etc. Okay. Even eyes, the children is born cataract, very dangerous. You know why? So because the optical nerve, because of cataract, the child doesn't know to tell that it is not able to see, etc. The optical nerves do not get the proper exercise of seeing. If it is not detected before 3 or 4 years and it not operated, afterwards, even if you remove the cataract, the nerves are not able to function. Either you use it or you lose it, like that. So brain also, maybe technology, information technology has developed fast as such, but you are all the time depending on something. Afterward, the brain, now it is continuing because the generation till now was using it. So that is that. After as the generation goes on, a time may come, then this will go up totally no use. Anyway, okay. So like this. Now it is not that way. So that is, what does it do? Pramabhasatvam nivaritam means that status of being abhasa or an appearance of knowledge means invalid knowledge. See, what do you mean by status of appearance of knowledge? It is not knowledge but parades as the knowledge, means invalid knowledge. Nivaritam. Nivaritam means refuted, rejected. Means atra hi sarve eki bhavanti. This statement proves or justifies that the knowledge of Atma, that is, by knowledge of Atma, everything is equally known. It is not just an invalid statement, it is a valid statement. That is what he proves. And that means Atma is something to be known. Now this status of Atma, that thing to be known, is justified by the forthcoming passage of the same Shruti, Brihadaranyaka 147. Padaniyatva vakyataha tasya pramatvam sambhavyati. So padaniyatva vakyata. What is this padaniyatva vakya? The forthcoming passage of Brihadaranyaka 147, which is like this. Tadetad padaniyam asya sarvasya yadayam atma. The continuation of Brihadaranyaka. Tadetat padani asya sarvasya yad ayam atma. Tadetat padaniyam asya sarvasya yad ayam atma. That is what padaniya vakyata. It will be explained. He himself is going to explain this statement. Padaniyat vakyata tasya. What is the tasya? By atma jnana everything is known. This statement tasya matvam. Matvam means pramatvam. The status of something to be known. Sambhavyate is possible. Because Shruti directly says this knowledge has to be gained. This knowledge is what? Knowledge of Atma by which you know everything, means that Atma Jnana is something to be gained. This is justified by the forthcoming statement of the Shruti, which was otherwise proved in the earlier passage. So now the next stanza, first he gives the Anvaya of this statement. Tadetat padaniyam asya sarvasya yadayam atma. What is the meaning of that? And then how it can be proved also will be seen. Om Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Nyayena Margena Mahi Mahesha Gobrahmanebhya Shubhamastu Nityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Kale Varshatu Parjanyah Prithvi Sasvashali Dehoyam Shobharita Namara Santu Nirvaya Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kashitu Prabhapade Asato Ma Sargamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Nityo Ma Amrutamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti